Last episode of My Deer Friend Nokotan, Nokotan has disappeared and everybody seemingly has forgotten about her. I wonder if this episode is going to go into a bit of a serious route, or is it just going to stay that just for a bit, and then it's just gonna hit us right back to the comedy? Not really sure, but according to the thumbnail on Crunchyroll, you can see Nokotan on the thumbnail, so I think I think she's still gotta be here. But we'll just have to see what this final episode has in store for us. Full lengths and full discussions are on Patreon and early access on a YouTube membership. Other than that, let us get started. Oh, there's the Deer's Den is on the move. Upon Hino City. A huge deer storm. And that's something relating to Nokotan's disappearance? Already, I'm just like, alright. I don't expect much. I shouldn't have any expectations, actually. Oh, you know, somebody made a comment about how, like, what can't the horns fix? The exploding horns? I guess it's the, her fear of water bottles. Is it specifically filled up water bottles? That's just on the ground? Like, what if somebody just brings a water bottle to school? It's like specifically that shape? I have several questions. Wow. We're literally just moving on already. Okay. So basically you've just made that shit for no fucking reason. Deer's Den. This anime finale thing. Pain in the ass. Cause y'all keep fucking talking about Hino City, the Hino town. Oh my god, they really are all the fucking mascot for... Wow. They're all just the deer mascot around Japan? I mean, wouldn't Nokotan be the mascot of Hino City? They just replaced it with tape. Hey yo, Q-chan's got some fucking moves, dog! What, he died of cuteness? Nokotan is like left shark right now. Those club funds. Oh no, we're gonna have a... Oh great, Torako's gotta dance again. Damn, copied her choreography. Kyun-chan's a rabbit? Oh my god. It was a hat this whole time. Oh, that's actually very, very adorable. These deers have 4 eyes? What is... A 2v2? A mind reading game? Strong your love is? They're just advertising. What? This mind reading game is fucking bullshit. I will slap that fucking teacher. What is she thinking in that fucking empty head of hers? Oh, okay. That by her hands? Oh, since it's the final of the episode. I get it. I mean, I think it's... Uh-oh. Gotta go back? Oh, off they go. A child has a birthday. Oh my god. What if you're scared of mascots? What is that in the cage? Catch me at the gym. Oh, chicks. Oh, they're... Oh, because they're raising chickens for the fucking, Yeah, okay. It's what, Oh my god. Oh my god, they're having a fucking... They're basically making a cover of... Oh my... I can't remember the name of it for some reason, but I know it. Hey, yo, that's some 4K deer right there. Now, run up those steps, dude. Okay. Why is it I can't remember the fucking movie that they're doing, but I only remember Rambo just because it's from the same actor? Is this a wrestling match? What? The Pashame just got the rice ready? Even the deers are saying Sento-kun. I love the shitty quality. Oh shit, he's got his own... Damn, well, you know, you already won in a dance competition. Look at these deers bopping. Is this a boxing match? I just realized. I thought it was a wrestling, but no, they're doing the whole, like... Oh no, it's not boxing at all. It's just... No defenses at all. Meanwhile, Bashame... Oh shit, knocked out a tooth too. Oh! Absolutely destroyed. Ready to throw the towel. God, you're just lucky those were just palm strikes. You think you'd take off the mask? His... Oh, she's getting an evil villain laugh. Just really bad stuff. The power of friendship, dude. Wow, explanation. That's some fucking helicopter shit right there. Okay, this ring is not that big. She's just bombing everybody. Yo, this turned into a fucking terrorist event real quick. Oh, a banana. How lucky. Well, still there. I mean, that's what you get for bombing the fucking audience instead of just continuously bombing the boxing ring. Oh, back in jail. Obviously, it wasn't enough. No, that's because you're a fucking loser. It's a draw. Yeah, that's I think that's that ending pretty much. Nokotan reveling in a win, in a win, and Torako getting fucking hit with her antler. That's pretty much how that one goes. Jesus Christ, what a fucking disappointing episode. Holy shit. Like, out of every single other episodes where I'm just like, oh, you know, this is alright, this is okay. And then I think the problem is that they actually gave me an episode that I thought was good for the most part, right? Last episode, and then they drop you with this, with that cliffhanger, and like, it actually gave me some sort of like, oh, is this potentially plot or something? But no. They're just like, no, haha, we're gonna mitigate your expectation, we're gonna subvert your expectation like we've always been doing, which, like, at some point, it's just kind of like, okay, if you keep doing it, it's just gonna be really expected. But at the same time, the reason why I find all those previous episodes to be alright is because I didn't really have too much of a big expectation. I kind of expected things to be the same. So, the fact that last episode they showed you something that maybe have a different tone, which I would have enjoyed, having something different, you know, a different thing for the ending, for the final episode, I mean, it would have been fine. And I would have been like, okay, you know, the series overall is alright, but holy shit, dude, this episode was just not good. This is... this was not, because, like, it's just a repeat of the same thing again, but... they just scratched out the whole thing of like, oh, Nokotan disappeared or whatever, and just to add in this whole fucking deer den shit, and it kind of just like a small advertisement on like the deer-related mascots around Japan, which is something that they've kind of been doing in their little transition scenes, you know, where they show Nokotan and Torako going off to somewhere, like some touristy place or just some really nice area that I would assume the anime would be like, hey, you guys should go and visit this, right? They have like the names and all the places there. So like this anime does feel like one part advertisement for all of like any deer-related attractions or just nature. That is Japan in general. I don't even know where I was going at that point. But like that, yeah, that's like one part of the anime, and then the other part is just like the comedy, which is just like rinse and repeat, and it's the comedy that they keep rinsing and repeating isn't particularly all that funny. And you know what, I'm I'm not even mad at this point. I'm just extremely disappointed by this series overall, now that, like, this is how you're gonna fucking end the anime. Like, I had no expectation, and then you gave me some sort of expectation, and then you just dropped it immediately in the beginning of the show, and then you just have this as a finale, which is not really, they're just like, oh, it's finale, and like, of course, they gotta have like all these fourth wall jokes, right? Breaking the fourth wall jokes where it's like, oh, this is the final episode, so it's just anime finale things. But like, these don't even feel like, I mean, obviously the tropes and stuff, right? Oh, the deer den coming back. But like, just the way that they did it, it doesn't even feel like an anime finale thing. It just feels like every other fucking episode. It truly does. Like, you could have just put this episode in any other order and you wouldn't even think that this was the final episode. It would have just been any other regular episode. So like, it's not even a finale thing. And like, that's where the disappointment come from, because it's not, you didn't do anything different at all. It was just the same joke. It was the same thing. And again, with what I was talking about with Nokotan, although I can't remember if I've talked about this in the Patreon part of the discussion or here, but I'll just say it here, where Nokotan just continuously get W's, even when she loses somehow. Well, I mean, even when she loses, she gets W's somehow. There you go. And things always fall to her favor, and things often fall not on Torako's favor, right? So she's the one who gets the L's, basically. It's not exactly an exciting prospect to just be like, oh, Nokotan will always get her way, and Torako won't get her way, and that's just kind of how that gag is gonna go, because it's, I think it also stems from the fact that I don't particularly enjoy Nokotan's character as much. You know, I don't like these type of characters where they act fucking stupid and all that stuff, but like, they always get the W, you know? Like, I'd much prefer it if they don't. I mean, obviously, Nokotan was losing throughout this whole entire match, but again, right, the end situation is that she still wins somehow, even after all these losses. And of course, that comes from the comedy format of this, right? Of course, she's going to have to get the win by the end. That's just haha funny, I think. But just overall on this anime, it was alright. I don't really, well, I mean, I think I kind of understand, like, if this is your type of humor, and obviously this is really big. I would presume a lot of people enjoy it, and people enjoyed the manga a lot, to where it actually gets an anime adaptation, and there's a lot of references to Japan culture and like the cities around Japan, so I would presume that the Japanese audience love it. And, you know, there's still some like American humor, American reference, I mean, kind of like here in this episode. Why am I still only remember Rambo and not the other boxing, with the boxing anime with Sylvester Stallone? I don't know why. Somebody also made mention that last episode was also another reference to an American movie, and so, you know, there's some humor hit for the Western audience and all that, so good stuff. But other than that, it's I got lost in the sauce most. Oh, the overall thing. Yeah, I understand how some people can find this to be extremely funny or something. I don't really find it to be particularly funny, and then the fact that they take these jokes that aren't funny to me and they just continuously use it, right? As I said, rinse and repeat. Or in another way, I would say they just give you the same food, but with different plating. It's the same thing, same seasoning, same all that. It just looks a little bit different, you know, on a different plate. It's, it might be, I was gonna say shaped a little bit different. It might be presented differently, you know, it might be put a little differently on the plate, but ultimately, it's still the same food. I said during my Patreon ending that I was glad that we don't get to see Ukoi as much in this anime, but then I feel like anytime I say, oh, I feel like we haven't seen this character, or I'm glad we haven't seen this character, I'm going to see them. And so there we go. There we were. We saw Ukoi, and yeah, I was just fucking over her shit at that point. I was just over here like, I will commit violence on you, teacher. Or at the very least, I just want you to get fired. You are not a good teacher. Anyways, this anime was alright. This episode was disappointing because it's not a finale at all. It was just another episode, even though them trying to tell you it's anime finale things, it really wasn't. And uh, uh yeah, I don't really have nothing. I have nothing else to say. So I'll probably just continue this on Patreon just a little bit. So uh, if you've been watching this whole series with me, I appreciate you, and I'm outie.